Okay, so I have a lot of floppy disks. You guys know that we take a look at a lot of vintage technology on this channel, but one of the things I haven't really shown you guys is just how many floppy diskettes, floppy disks, diskettes, whatever you want to say, how many of these things that I have. I've accumulated a lot of these over the years. I've even got box software back here. As you can see, we've got SoftRAM. Yeah, dude, double your memory, check it out. But most of my box software is in storage right now. I don't have access to it right this moment. So what I pulled out is all of just the various cases. You see I've got like some loose diskettes just kind of sitting here, even some 5 1/4 inch diskettes. I've got a decent amount of them. And like I said, these have just come from various sources over the years. We're gonna go ahead and just jump into it. I'm not gonna be putting every single one of these diskettes into a computer. That would take way too long, but I wanna briefly go through and show you guys what I have. So we're gonna start just from the top of this mountain here. So this is one of these little cases. So what we got here is a copy of MS-DOS 6.22. You're gonna be seeing this a lot. And we're gonna be getting into the good stuff right away. This is actually pretty cool. It is a confidential IBM diskette. This would actually be used at IBM to store confidential or internal software that was not meant to be released outside of IBM. This was really only for use like internally. I got these a while ago, and they right now contain a copy of Harvard Graphics version 3.0. So obviously not what was originally on here. I just thought they were pretty cool, and I don't know, I mean, I had never seen these before because these would obviously be used at IBM. So any IBM, like any former IBM employees that are watching this video, you've probably seen these before if you worked at IBM during the 80s. We're going to be taking a look at some more of this stuff. You may recognize these boxes too if you worked for IBM. We'll get into that in a moment. Here's something else you don't see every day. GeoWorks. You guys ever heard of that? Yeah, this is a copy of GeoWorks or Geos 1.02, and what this was an operating system that was different from Microsoft Windows. This actually predates Windows 3.1. This was released in 1990, but the Geos project actually goes a little bit back farther than that. So yeah, this you guys will probably see in a future video. And then we also got the Microsoft Scenes Undersea Collection. This is a screensaver. There's 2 diskettes here, 2 floppy disks. Yeah, it's a set of screensavers. It says the Exotic Underwater Screensaver, so pretty cool. These right here are probably the newest diskettes that I have. You can see they're these nice like neon color. We'll go ahead and open them up here. These are just diskettes that I made. They're not blank anymore, but I just use them like I've got a 95 boot disk, the copy of the BIOS for the 98 PC. Pretty much these get used pretty often on the 98 PC, so that's what these are. So we'll go ahead and put that back in. These right here are some more blank. Well, we got some of these are blanks. You can see here we've got some Apogee games. As you can see, we've got Monster Bash. This is the bonus disc. Yeah, stuff is going to kind of be out of order here. We've got a bonus disc for Blake Stone. Blake Stone disc 2, episodes 1 through 6. We got Doom 2. Yeah, guys, Doom 2. Got a copy of that. This is a complete copy as far as I'm aware. Disc 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This label in here actually looks much better than all these other ones. I wonder if it was like relabeled or anything. Yeah, Doom 2, id Software, copyright 1994. Bonus disc for Monster Bash. This is another bonus disc. From what I understand, it's probably the same as this because this is a bonus disc for Monster Bash, bonus disc for Monster Bash. So I would assume these are the same thing, but one is just literally taped on here. Microsoft Windows version 3.11, one of the many copies of Windows 3.1/3.11 that I have. I have a lot of them. Here's some more of those IBM confidential diskettes. You see I've got a few of them here. So this is 5 more of them. And this is, yeah, so all of these do have Harvard Graphics writing on them. So yeah, that's what these are. These are probably the most unique diskettes that I have. I've also got a, this is probably a version of Windows, or these are actually drivers for a compact computer. I never actually owned this computer. I think this probably came from, it came from somewhere obviously, but yeah, so we got Microsoft Windows Sound System Disk 3, System Configuration, we've got non-compact option configuration files, Windows Sound System Disk 1 and 2, we have our diagnostics diskette right here, and yes, these are compact disks, so there you go. Or not compact disc, compact discs. If I know someone will say something about that in the comments. These are not compact discs. Hold your fire. Right here we've got a copy of Microsoft DOS version 6.22. This is a 25 diskette copy of Microsoft Office, and this is nowhere near the largest floppy disk set that I have. That has to go to something we'll take a look at back here. You guys have probably seen it before on this channel, but yeah, this here is a 25 diskette copy of Microsoft Office version 4.2. If you guys want to see me do another massive floppy disk install, let me know, because yeah, we did I think, well, Windows 95 was 29, Office 97, which is back there, was 46, I think, closer to 50, 40, 50-ish diskettes. So that one is the largest that I've done so far. This right here is actually pretty cool. These are 5 1/4 inch diskettes, and this is a copy of WordPerfect right here, you can see. So these are, so we got Program 1, Program 2, Printer 1, 2, 3, 4, Speller Thesaurus 1, Speller Thesaurus 2, PTR Program Graphics 1, 2, and Install Learn. Yeah, this is not a complete set because we're missing Install Learn Utilities 1. It's probably somewhere. I'm sure that I have it somewhere, but yeah, this is a copy of WordPerfect. This is version 5.1, and if you've never seen a 5 1/4 inch diskette, that is what it looks like. Pretty cool. So yes, these were the diskettes that were, you know, in use before the 3.5 inch diskettes came along, and obviously you need a much bigger case for them. And this one actually is nice because it'll come down like this, and you can fold it, and then this comes down, so you can kind of have like a can stand up like this, and you can kind of, you know, thumb through them. Let's go ahead. I'm going to save these for last. We'll go ahead and set these aside. What we got here are 2 gigantic boxes of 3.5 inch diskettes. Every single diskette in here is a 3.5 inch diskette. So we have a couple of things. We've got America Online. You're going to be seeing a couple more of these. So we have AOL. Let me thumb through here because I know we have another one. AOL for Windows. This is version 3. This is version, doesn't say the version, but it's 2 years newer than this diskette because of the copyright date. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1. Point and shoot, this is actually a bit of a graphical user interface for MS-DOS. It allows you to actually use the mouse, pretty cool. Right here we've got another copy of Microsoft DOS version 6.22 on 3 diskettes, just like this other one over here. Yes, we have 2 copies of MS-DOS, but that we have more than that. Don't worry, if you didn't think 2 copies was enough, I'm here to tell you good news, because we have a lot more than that. Another copy of America Online. This is version 2.0. So yeah, 2.0, 3.0, and then whatever version this is. This is a really nice reflective disc. This is some expert travel planner for the IBM PC, XT, AT, and compatibles. This is from 1993, Expert Software. I've never actually used this before, but as you see, it says it's a travel planner, so I assume that's what it is. Next up, we got a Panasonic Utilities disc for Microsoft MS-DOS version 6.2 for the personal computer CF V21P series, made in Japan. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. We got a blank Office Depot diskette in here. This, yeah, actually all these are not Office Depot. So this is the one Office Depot diskette that I have in here. Interesting. Because yeah, all these are a different brand. And just like I said, don't worry guys, we got some more Microsoft stuff. Right here is a copy of, you guessed it, Microsoft Windows version 3.11. This is a 6-disc copy. You can see it's got a different label design than, this isn't the Windows one, but the other Windows one we saw had the same design. But that's not all we've got. We've got another blank diskette. Actually, this is a Maxell diskette. It's blank, or it might not be blank, but there's no writing on it, so I don't know what's on it. Right here we've got what looks like a backup copy of MS-DOS, so there you go. This is yeah, 1 of 4, so this is 4 diskettes here for DOS 6.2. Like I said, we have no shortage of DOS software here. We've got the Intel Overdrive Processor Utilities. Check that out, Sound Blaster Pro, disc #1, the multimedia sound card for your PC. So copyright Creative Technology, 89 to 92, made in Singapore. Pretty awesome. Back here we got some more Office Depot blank diskettes. Oh wait, what is this here? Let's check this out. This is an Adaptec update diskette for Easy CD Creator and Direct CD. We also have, so this, I don't know whose this is. I think I got this at a garage sale. This is the Windows's 95 CD setup boot disk, version 2.0. This was actually pretty cool. I did a video on this. This is actually, I believe, manufactured by a third-party company. It actually had a bit of a like boot manager on here where you could actually load in and like it would set up the 95 installation for you. It was actually pretty cool. I don't know if this label was like official. I hope it's not, because Windows is totally spelled wrong. I mean, it's not Windows ', but yeah, Windows 95 CD setup boot is. I think somebody actually commented this on, I believe it was the 98 Indiana University edition video that I did, and that was another kind of special copy of Windows 98 that was made for Indiana University that I bought from a guy on eBay. And I think I used this to actually boot up the machine, even though this was for Windows 95. Right here we've got another copy of Microsoft DOS 6.22 plus enhanced tools. Check that out. This is disc 1. There's probably more in here somewhere. We've got Windows 95, so we've got a copy of Windows 95 in here, 13 of 13. We've got 5 of 13. We have a Sportster Win modem installation disc from US Robotics. Wow, okay, so this is, yeah, 1996. Yeah, so this is a installation disc. We'll go ahead and set that aside here. Right here we have a CD-ROM driver by the Future Domain Corporation, 1993. We have the Cosme PC Atlas, and here's the rest of the 95 copy here. So we got 3 of 13, 4 of 13, 6, 7, 8, 5, oh, 5's over here, 9, do I have all these? 10, 11, 12, yeah, 13, yep. And then here's 2, and then look, another blank Office Depot disc. So yeah, that's all the stuff. This is all the stuff that we've got in here, guys. We definitely have a decent amount of it. So yeah, and that's only one of these things. We have a whole nother one in here. Right here, this is the second case of 3.5-inch diskettes that I have. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what we got. What we've got here is actually a, well, this right here, these are a copy of Windows 95. This is the 29 diskette version of Windows 95 that I used in the in this video right here. You can go and check it out, installing Windows 95 from 29 floppy diskettes. This was the version right here that I used. I actually had it for a while before I made that video. But as I said, that is not the largest diskettes set that I have. We've got these nice boxes here. So these are like Fujifilm boxes that, you know, contain Fujifilm diskettes at one point. Now they've got other stuff. First off, we have a Zenith OEM copy of Microsoft Word for Windows version 6.0. This is disk number 6. We've got disk number 7 in a totally different label. You can see that. This one wraps around the top. This one doesn't. There's different fonts. Kind of interesting because I guess it's from the same set. Yeah, version 6.0. So that's kind of interesting. Disk 8 and 9 right here. Microsoft Publisher Style Light Design Pack. Emergency disc. Right here we got 3.1. This is another 6 diskette copy of 3.1. Like I said, no shortage of that. Windows 95. This is a 13 diskette copy of 95. Right here we've got Microsoft Windows 3.1. Yep, it's another 6 diskette copy of Windows 3.1. I should really make a stack because I probably have more than this copy of Windows 95 on, like, just for all the different versions of 3.1 I have, or the different copies of it. We've got a Windows 98 2nd edition boot disk, Microsoft DOS 6.22, oh, another version of DOS, and another version of DOS. And then here we've got Windows for Workgroups version 3.11. So that actually completes this, surprisingly. It took us not as long to get through that. Okay, but if you think all this is a lot of floppy disks, you have not seen my video on Microsoft Office 97. This right here is a 46 diskette copy of Microsoft Office 97. I did a video of installing this on the 98 PC, but just to show you guys here, we'll go ahead and open this up nicely here. It wasn't new when I bought it. I bought it used from a guy, but he actually kept all of the little bags, which is kind of nice. But yeah, so I think I have these in order, so I'm not really going to mess them up. But this is a 40, I believe it's a 46 diskette copy of Microsoft Office 97. This was the last product that Microsoft, the last consumer product that Microsoft actually offered for sale on a floppy disk release. They didn't actually sell it in stores. This is, as you can see on the box, the CD-ROM release, but you had to send in a coupon for a 3.5-inch set, and they would send them to you, which is exactly what this guy did. So yeah, Office 97, I did a video on this if you want to check it out. More recently though, we took a look at SoftRAM, the amazing RAM doubling software for Windows that ended up being a total scam, as I discussed in that original video. It did not actually do any memory compression at all like it claimed to do. And this right here, there's only one diskette in here. There's one single floppy diskette. There you go, SoftRAM 95, or SoftRAM not 95, just the regular version. So what is in this mysterious box that says 15F1386 is the only identifying mark on the entire box? This is actually a set of these, but the 5.25-inch version of the IBM, for IBM use only, IBM confidential / internal diskettes. So these I got, they were already opened and everything. These are actually still sealed in the box. Now, I have 2 of them. These are identical. You can see they've got the same number on the top. I assume this was like an IBM internal stock number or something like that. I am going to keep one of these sealed. I'm going to open the other one for you guys on video because I'm actually curious to see what these diskettes look like. Actually, I already know what they kind of look like because I saw a image of one online, but it was just very faded. I'm hoping that the stickers on here will actually still be in like pristine shape because these have never been opened. I mean, these are from the 80s right here. These, like, this box was probably sealed in like, you know, 1981, 1982, and it is still sealed. It has lasted this long sealed up, which is pretty awesome. So like I said, I'm going to keep one of these sealed in the back here. I'm probably not going to open this for... Probably I'm just going to keep it sealed forever, honestly, because I've got this one to open up here. There we go. The seal is broken. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this. So we're going to peel back the 1980s shrink wrap on here. Oh man, check that out. Okay, so let's see what these look like. Whoa. Okay, so they've actually... Oh my gosh, so they've actually worn a little bit. You can see that. Oh my gosh, you can barely see the label on it. Check that out. So it says... Yeah, so it's got like... essentially the same kind of sticker. It's got for IBM use only. It says IBM Confidential. Like, this was basically like you would check this if this was like IBM Confidential or IBM internal software. Obviously, Harvard Graphics is not IBM, you know, confidential software or anything. It's not even IBM software. But this one here, you can't even see, like, the label has actually really worn out. I can faintly see the IBM logo up here, but there's this text here that I cannot make out. I don't actually know what it says. I think it might say, it's got like a number on it. It looks almost like a stamp. I cannot tell what it is though. And it was in one of these sleeves. Oh, check that out. That's cool. It's an IBM sleeve right there. You would have to keep these 5 1/4 inch diskettes in these sleeves here for, you know, protection because they were, you know, more fragile than the plastic 3 1/2 inch diskettes. So yeah, that's why, I mean, same with the WordPerfect copy I've got over here. It's all in these little covers, although these covers are made of a better material. This is literally just like a piece of paper almost. But yeah, so there's 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, there's 10. There's a set of 10 in here. Okay, so this is probably the best one that I can make out here. It looks like it says IBM 3270 Workstation Program. You see, once again, the IBM logo up here. I was honestly hoping these would be in better shape, but this is just what happens. I mean, look at the box in there. There's also a set of these here in the box. But yeah, the box actually was really, I mean, look at that. There's all those marks in there because it's just been sitting like this over time. But yeah, this is just from age, honestly. That's why these definitely did not look like this when they were manufactured, but just from sitting in this box for like 40 years, that's going to definitely do it for these things. But the actual sleeves are intact, which is pretty cool. I mean, check this out. It's even got the little graphic on the back here. It tells you should never touch down here. You should never expose it to these temperatures, never put a magnet near it, you should never bend it, insert it carefully, protect it with it. I mean, yeah, so these are actually, wow, I just think these are pretty cool. Because yeah, these would be used, I mean, these along with these right here, obviously not with Harvard Graphics on it, these would be used in IBM for, you know, storing like confidential internal software, possibly pre-release software that was not intended to be released to the public. I just think it's super cool, and that's why when I saw these, I had already had these. I've had these for a couple years now. I actually posted these on Twitter a while ago, or like an image of these over on Twitter. So I actually did share these with some of you guys, but just never on this channel. But when I saw these, I was like, I just had to have these. These are so cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure what that says is IBM 3270 Workstation Program, and there's a bunch of text down here that I cannot make out at all. It's probably like some, you know, legal disclaimer, probably like do not share this outside of IBM. These obviously don't have it. They just have your, you know, 2 little tick boxes there for confidential or internal. You've got your 3 lines to write whatever it is, and then it says for IBM use only down there at the bottom. So yeah, these look to have some sort of disclaimer. But yeah, like I said, I just think these are super cool. This is definitely something that you don't see every day. So yeah, that is a set of IBM confidential 5 1/4 inch floppy diskettes. And before I go, guys, I just want to thank all of you so much for the amazing amount of support we've gotten recently on this channel. And I also want to extend a welcome to all of you new people that have subscribed to the channel recently. This channel has it's been insane, the amount of people that have now subscribed to this channel. I think we surpassed Probably by the time that you guys see this video, we would have surpassed 65,000 subscribers, which is insane. I know a lot of you guys probably came, once again, from the SoftRAM video, because that video has done pretty well. I think it's sitting at like 200,000 views now, so thank you to all of you guys for watching that. And for those of you guys who haven't subscribed yet, if you want to see more content like this, like I said, I do all sorts of stuff on this channel, all with a focus on vintage technology, usually Windows related stuff. Like I said, I do some scripted content with the Windows development stuff, the occasional story about something like SoftRAM, and I occasionally just like to do a video like this where I show you guys how many floppy diskettes I have. So if you guys want to see more of this content, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, be sure to get subscribed, be sure to drop me a comment down below letting me know what you guys think of this video, how many floppy diskettes that you have if you guys want to share that. Be sure to let me know, and as always guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.